My name is James Coates. Everybody calls me Peanut. Lori, my wife Lori over here, we go. She's been doing a lot of the cooking. God blessed us with this chuck wagon. If you'll go online and look, that's an original wagon right there. That's an original John Deere wagon. So we've been blessed. I enjoy it. I love it. I don't really have time to do much else when we're cooking. I figured that out. Them old cooks, no wonder they didn't cowboy none. They couldn't, because they was busy cooking over them fires, and it is hot. But I enjoy it. I love it. Lord likes it. We love to feed people. God uses the Holy Bible to feed His people. Spiritual food. And our wagon was used on the cattle trails to feed more cowboys so they could work. It's what God's spiritual food does in that Bible. It gives us the strength to go forward and to do what we need to do. Several years ago, we had a trail ride at home. And we were doing a reenactment. The church I was with then, we were doing a reenactment afterwards, a Christian reenactment. And I ordered these clothes. Now, I've always dressed cowboy, but I just modern day cowboy. I didn't dress old West cowboy back then. God blessed us, or blessed me to order these clothes. So I ordered them. They come in the day after the trail ride. So I never got to use them for that trail ride or that reenactment. They hung in my closet for 6 months. I was on the road about 4 o'clock one morning, and God gave it to me like it was like lighting a light bulb. This is what I want you to do with them clothes. I think it was that next year they had, the churches had Saddle Ridge Ranch Vacation Bible School. I don't know if y'all remember it or not. We went to 21 vacation Bible schools with horses. We carried 3 horses. We run 9,000 miles in 2 months with them vacation Bible schools. And them horses rode every mile because we give horse rides and we done the armor. We had a puppet show we did for the kids and all kinds of stuff. God was blessing us. I got to wear these clothes, but I didn't wear them all the time. And one day he told me, he said, "Don't start wearing them all the time." I said, "Lord, you know I'm going to stick out like a sore thumb." He said, "I want you to wear them all the time. That's what I give them to you, Lord." So I started wearing them all the time. Because I can tell you out of every 50 people that looks at me, one of them's going to ask the question, why are you in a time war? But I have a lot of fun with it because I get to witness 2 people through this. Because I do. Now I go out west, I don't stick out so bad. But this away, oh yeah. But anyhow, what God gave me was cowboy's armor for God. Now the first thing to this is this old hat. I started wearing these old hats like this several years ago. This style. We go to Kentucky, I told y'all a lot. Harold Riley up there told me, he said, "Peanut, you can never change hat styles. If you do, it's not you." Well, I've never changed. I stay with these old hats. My wife and kids call it a sombrero. But that's okay, because that's what it serves a purpose. Same thing with your cap. Whatever they wear, it keeps the sun off your head and the weather off. That's all it does. That's its purpose. It stands for the helmet of salvation in God's armor. Now, before you can put on this armor, God's armor, you've got to have the helmet of salvation. That's the first step. Now, the next thing them old cowboys used to wear is these old suspenders. Now, y'all got to understand, what I represent is like the late 1800s, mid-1800s cowboys. I don't represent Wyatt Earp. I don't represent Doc Holliday, Wild Bill Hickok. None of them. What I represent is the working cowboy of back then. That's what God's people is too, whether it was then or now. We're God's working people. Now, these suspenders, all they do is hold your pants up. That's it. They do nothing else. How we wear belts. Back then they wore suspenders because they did not have a lot of belts. They didn't have belt loops and a lot of pants. But it stands for the belt of truth in God's armor. You see, Jesus, back in that time, they wore wide leather belts or ropes. Y'all, the belt of truth is the Holy Bible. That's what keeps us together as God's people. God's holy word. If you don't stay in it, you'll never grow. Then we got the soul vest. They wore them because their shirts didn't have a lot of pockets and stuff then. They were just old homespun clothes. This vest, they wore it. They had pockets. They could put stuff. They could, it protected their shirts and them from getting cut up and riding in the trees and brush or whatever. Now, it stands for the breastplate of righteousness of God's armor. You see, God's holy word says we can never, our righteousness is like filthy rags to God. We can never be righteous enough. Only through the blood of Jesus Christ can we be righteous enough. That's it. We'll never do it. Then we have these chaps, or these are chinks. I got a pair of chaps and trailers. These chinks, they serve the same purpose. You ever roped an old cow? She went behind you, and that old rope goes across that leg. You've had rope burns on your hands, it does the same thing on your leg. It hurts. Brush, thorns, whatever. Limbs. It keeps it from tearing your clothes. It stands for the shield of faith. See, that was a hard one for me, was the shield of faith. I had a hard time with it because faith, so you can't see it. God says walk by faith and not by sight. Well, as humans, we want to touch it, or we want to see it, to know it's real. You don't do that with God. You just know. Once you accept Him, you'll know. Like I said, it was hard for me. It's hard for me to step out with faith. When we first stepped out into this ministry, look, we went places. We left one time to go to Tennessee. This is the second trip to Kentucky. Lori was speaking in the prisons up there with her testimony. We left the house. We had my stepfather's old 3/4 ton Chevrolet pickup, long wheelbase. It had a big dent in one side of it. We had I think it was a 24, 28 foot horse trailer back then. And I had it loaded down with 2 horses and all the tack and all of our ministry stuff and everything in it. And it had a gas motor in this old thing. Had 200 and some thousand miles on it. So we get in it and we take off. We had $100 in our pocket, y'all. $100. And a full tank of gas. We left going to Kentucky. It wasn't over in Kentucky. We left Kentucky. We were supposed to leave Kentucky. We were going to Alabama over on the Georgia line over to a cowboy church and speak. That Sunday morning. Lord was speaking Saturday, Friday. Well, she spoke Friday night. We done the deal Saturday. In the prison, we carried the horses in and all. And then we were leaving, going on down there. And we got $100 in our pocket. We ain't gonna be home for 2 weeks. I get there. We get up about Tunica, Mississippi. I get a phone call from a friend of mine. He said, look here. He said, I see you on Facebook where Lord posted y'all going to Kentucky on your mission trip. I said, yeah. He said, I got $100 I want to send to y'all. He said, but it ain't going to do you no good in the mail. Y'all need it now. Y'all need it on your trip. I said, you just don't know. He said, well, I'm looking at a Western Union. I come into Tunica, there's a Judy Jonas over there. He's this big yellow sign. Says Western Union. I said, I'm looking at one too, bro. So he sent it. We got $200 now. My son was with him. Now we still got to make this big round on $200. We left. We went on up there. That Friday night when Lord spoke, these people didn't know us from Adam, y'all. They do now. They're like family now. We've been up there so much. Then, that was the first time we've been there. After she spoke, we come out of that prison. People was coming up just handing us $10 and $20. And said, God said, give y'all this. I tell y'all something. We had enough money to go on that trip and back home. Now, mind you, we didn't go eat it. No big fancy restaurants. In fact, we eat at the roadside parks out of the ice chest. But we didn't have no money left when we got home. But God didn't tell me He'd give me extra. He gave me what I needed to make the trip. And I don't want an attaboy. I'm not telling y'all this for an attaboy. I just want y'all to know if you'll do it on faith, because God tells you He'll supply the way. He's done this more than once with me and Lord. I ain't gonna go into the other times, but it's been more than one time we've left with nothing, hardly, and nothing in the bank. And He supplied that whole trip. That's the way He is. You'll have the faith to know He's there for you. Now, I wear these old boots. My son calls them old Jesus boots. That's what he calls these straps. He said they old me and old Jesus boots, because when you go to pull them on, you say, oh, Jesus. And he's right. The more Arthur gets in me, the more I do wrong when I put them on. I appreciate it. But y'all don't know how much them old boots open doors for me to speak, witness to people. That's what attracts people. Them old boots. I can wear all this other, but they see them old boots. And they want to know, what is that? What is that on? What do they do? And I get to tell them, and then I get to tell them why I wear it. But they stand for the gospel of peace and God's armor. They carry me where I need to go to tell people about Jesus Christ. See, I've talked to people before that said, look, I've talked to pastors before that, oh man, well we're way over here or way out there, we're a long way from Louisiana. I said, let me tell you something, God ain't never given me no stopping point. He said, you go. Well, it don't matter where it's at or when it is. If that date's open, we go. He'll supply the money. Ocala, they protect your cowboy cuffs is what they're called. And they used to wear them to protect their sleeves and keep their sleeves from getting hung up in their ropes when they roped and stuff. And that was if I had it on a paint horse one time. He was the best old horse. I could do anything I wanted. I used him in the ministry. And I had him forever. And when he died, it's like losing my best friend. Lie to nobody. You heard? But he get contrary sometimes. He didn't want to go. He wouldn't buck. He wouldn't do none of that. He just didn't want to go nowhere. I'd have to get his attention. Once I tapped him with that spur, he figured out I had to. God does us that way sometimes. He has to get our attention. Sometimes He'll pull us down pretty low to get our attention too. He has me in Lord. Then we have this old rope. Now, I'm no roper. I give people more entertainment than I do. When I go over there, I got a buddy of mine that he's got a rope and pin and all. We'll go over and play around, and they laugh at me more. I rope everything but the cow most of the time. Don't you look at that rope. It takes 3 strands to make a rope, 3 rounds. It stands for the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I don't look at a rope different no more. That's the way I look every time I pick one up. That's what I think of. Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Now, I'm going to tell you, we're like them. Y'all been to rodeo. If you hadn't rode, you've been to rodeo. You watched them back that steer up in that chute, or run that steer up in that chute. You watched them back up in that box with that horse. We're that steer. What does that steer do when they open that chute? He takes off running, don't he? Wide open. That's us. When we're running from Jesus, I did. I run, and I run, and I run. And Jesus is on that horse, and he's just floating behind him, whirling this rope. That's all he's doing. He's not pushing us, because he wants us to decide. Finally, one day I said, Lord, I can't do it. I'm torn. I cannot run anymore. He drove that loop around my heart, and he dallied off on his saddle. And I became his child. Now, I got this old whip right here. A buddy of mine made it. And it's got the colors of it. He makes whips. He's got a ministry. That's what he does. If you've ever been to Mr. Paul Daly's, you've probably seen him because he's been there. But anyhow, this stands for what Jesus went through, y'all. They beat him with things far worse than his whip. The cat o' nine tails. He had the balls on the end of it that had all the sharp things. Cut his flesh from his bones, y'all. Think of that. But that ain't all they did to him. They spit on him. They mocked him. They beat him. And he took it from me and you. He took it. He never said nothing. He never cried, he never moaned and groaned and griped. He took it for us. But it wasn't over yet. They made him drag that old cross up. But God sent somebody there to help him. He helped him drag it up to that hill. You know, I hear people say, well, they nailed him down to that cross. No, they didn't. Let me tell you something. My Jesus laid down there and opened his arms for them to drive through his arms and his feet. They didn't make it. They never made it. But it didn't end there. I always stopped there. And I watched the movie The Passion. And I watched them lift that cross up. And I watched them slide it up to that hole. And then they just let it fall in that hole. And it jarred. Can you imagine the pain he went through when it jarred in that hole? There's no pain we've ever went through when it's that pain. He went through this for me and you. He never said nothing. He said, Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they do. Is that not love? That's love like you'll never see anywhere on this earth. It's unconditional. And then this old blanket. When you go to put a blanket on a horse, what do? You brush him, right? All you do is brushing the dirt off. God has His amazing grace. Jesus' blood, and it washes all the filth off of you when you accept it. It covers you. Then you put this old blanket on it, and all it does is protect that saddle from rubbing him raw. That's what God's amazing grace does. He coats us with His, and He keeps on Satan from rubbing so hard with that old double mind. And then we put that saddle on there, and we gird it up, cinch it up, we put our foot in that stirrup, and when we swing over and sit down in that seat, we're settling down into a Christian life. And we're riding with Jesus. If you want to take a ride, come on, ride with me.